herself and the beauty of her soul, but...
Well, what's gonna happen to me?
You'll make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
Let's get started.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to this SE broadcast of the OACE Quarterfinals. My name is Kyler Drake, alongside here with Colby Gray. Colby, how are we feeling today?
We are feeling great because it is a Wednesday night and it is Overwatch time.
I'm
Our
excited.
first match of the OACE playoffs, like you said, quarterfinals. This is where it all starts, Kyler. The climb to the top.
Yes, it is the number 3 OSU team facing your Southeastern Savage Storm as they come into this ranked number 6. Looking to change that, looking to prove why they're here in this quarterfinals game.
Right. We're not at the best place of where we want to be, but this is a starting point to climb to the top, like we were saying. Early in the year, Southeastern had some struggles. They weren't had as much team chemistry as they wanted, but now as they progress through the year and they've gotten better, got some wins underneath their belt, they really know how to play and one off of one another.
I mean, ever since that last game we played
against Tulsa University, the number 1 team.
Yeah, that's what it was. Before that game, we actually had a 4-game win streak. I believe it was 5 actually. So we had a few wins under our belt. It was earlier on in the season. But I believe that we're gonna make a difference here in this quarterfinals.
Absolutely. And as we tune in tonight, this will be a little bit different of an Overwatch game because instead of a first to 3, it'll be a best of 5. So you'll see your regular 3 game types: control, hybrid, and escort, and you'll also see a game mode called push, which you get to see later if we do get to those game modes. Push is where each team has to take control of a robot and push it further to enemy territory, kind of like escort, but a little bit different spawns and respawns. And for the 5th game, if both teams take 2 for themselves, then we'll go into another game of control, just like the first match in the first game. And so moving on to meet your Southeastern Overwatch team, as you can see, the starting lineup for tonight is going to be Yeetmeister, Dark Fox, Alacade, and Wheezy. And not pictured will be Raspberry, but he'll be the sub-in for tonight. As you can see, Yeetmeister is going to be on his usual tank role. Dark Fox going to stay on DPS along with Alacade, and Wheezy on support, and Raspberry on support as well.
Yeah, and then whenever you look, I know that our players have been watching like a lot of film, and they're getting ready for this game. So we did find out a little bit of information about OSU. We know that they have a player named Beans. He's going to be their tank role, and then Dubwa, DPS, Bocce, who's their star player, is also on DPS, and then they have Normac, who's a support, and then Hakura, who's a support. So that's looking like both of the teams. I'm excited about this game, Colby. What about yourself?
Absolutely. Like we said, looking at a few, talking about our past games here, like we said, Tulsa University, the number 1 team, it was a tough game.
It was a dogfight.
It was hard fought, but Southeastern was forced out of their comfort zone and their compositions. Usually they like to play a Reinhardt with a Bastion, moving and taking on big brawl fights and team fights, but they had to move to a little bit more of a poke style with Sigma and Ramada. So we're looking to see if they can stay in their comfort zone today, or if they can adapt. And even in the weeks before that, UCO and SNU, they were both games able to stay in their comfort zone with that Reinhardt. So we'll be able to see what they can do with that this evening.
Yeah, and as we look into this evening or whatever, there's definitely going to be some plays on Bastion more than normal for this team. I just feel like that's the move against this OSU team.
We had a chance to talk to them before, and they said adaptability and seeing and realizing the weak points in OSU's team. And so if you do not follow us on any of our social medias and you'd like to keep up, follow us at SE Sports HQ for all of your esports needs. We try to post there on Instagram and Twitter, and where you're watching here on YouTube. And don't forget,
You can support us.
Yeah.
You can support us.
If you go down to the link below, you can see some links to some different websites. If you'd like to donate, every little bit helps our organization. We thank you so much for tuning in. We can't do it without you.
No, we cannot. So thank you all.
And stay tuned as we will get into game number 1 of OACE Overwatch Quarterfinals. Kyler, sign us off.
Peace out. here we go as we enter round number 1. As the clock's ticking down. And here we go.
And it looks like OSU is going to bring out a Junker Queen along with a Sombra, a Lucio Baptiste, and a McCree. Looking for more of team fights here. And along with Southeastern, again, going to bring out their bread and butter in the face of their Reinhardt and Bastion play as OSU pushes out of the gates. And here they come.
Wow, just a face-off. Immediately going straight at it.
As Eatmeister has gone down. And it looks to be, again, another face-on team fight for Southeastern as all that's left was Wheezy on Baptiste. And OSU going to take control early as they are able to get on point. Looking for any control they can get.
Ticker's going to start going up.
As Southeastern here will try to regroup as they are waiting for their supports. As Eatmeister will switch to Junker Queen. Dark Fox will go onto a May, which we have not seen yet this year. And Allocate will be on Farah.
Now here's that May wall. She's going to jump over. And Eatmeister's going to pick up one. Allocate as well.
As
But Wheezy is going to get got.
Both of the Junker Queens facing off here. As May is staying in the pocket of Junker Queen, but they will go down. As well as the May. And Southeastern going to be able to retake the point here. And there we go. A slow climb to the percents as OSU will sit at 40. And Southeastern will start their climb. As it looks like Southeastern. Wow.
That's a different kind of play.
Yeah, that's a well retake by OSU. Keeping their ice barriers off. Trying to isolate. And there goes Yeetmeister, and he'll get picked up and frozen by the May. That May has been a huge part of OSU's composition here as Allocate will pick up 1 and 2 himself. Trying to get this Lucio off the point.
And
can they do it? And they will. They will regain control here. And they're going to have to...
But they got a long climb up there, Colby.
Yes, they do. They're going to have to look for these rotates from OSU. As you can see, they went on the left side and were able to use their May and the ice barriers to quickly take over the point. And it looks as OSU will bring out a Bastion as well.
Yeah, and as that OSU team is now moving in their rotation...
Those Symmetra...
And they're going to take back the point already.
Mm-hmm. Those teleports are crucial.
Yeah.
As Allocate, again, up top, looking to get in some damage here on the point in a controlled area. Southeastern here with a big front against OSU as Yeetmeister down below. As behind is Symmetra, and Yeetmeister will go down. And it doesn't look like there's much Southeastern can do here for the rest of this point. And in overtime, a very last push. Southeastern, that's all they can do, and it'll look like they just can't get there. And OSU is going to take point number 1, 100% to 30. Amazing retakes by OSU there. That was just a very well played.
The ice wall was definitely a play we have never seen before. So.
Yes, it was. So again, in the quarterfinals, people are looking to change up their compositions very, very much so. Try not to keep the same thing as they did through the years. And as we see, Yeetmeister going to switch to Ramada, looking for more of a poke play style here. And as we get into round number 2, Southeastern look to gain back some momentum here as we go into the second round of control. And both teams are let out the gate, as out in front is Dark Fox on his Junkrat. But OSU is going to rotate very quickly and get control of that point first. As OSU on the point, as you can see out front is Yeetmeister with his Ramada, trying to do any damage that he can, trying to get OSU's tank very low. And OSU will take the point at first. And here comes Yeetmeister on his Ramada, facing OSU head on.
He's going to take out that field. Good play.
Trying to
He's
focus.
He's going to get one.
The Baptiste. Dark Fox will pick up the Baptiste.
Good shield there.
Yeetmeister got it in the trap. Good job. Great play by Junkrat on Dark Fox, using his traps to the best visibility.
They're going to keep it contested.
As going to rotate to this left side flank, looking
to retake back that point.
And it's contested up top, but now Lucio hopping in and out for OSU, trying just to distract him a little bit, but just can't take out that teleporter.
Is going to take back the point.
As OSU regroups pretty fast here.
Yeah.
The Southeastern will begin their climb. As up top is Alacade on his Pharah. Looking to keep
get some easy damage there.
Keep OSU on this rotate here. And they're going to have to communicate to see.
Oh, but he does have his ult.
And he does rotate well, and he will pick up the soldier for OSU. And there goes his ult.
Good pickup there.
And they bump him off the side. There it is. 5-player kill streak coming in from Alacade. And all on the point is Junker Queen, and he'll pick up two.
Yeah.
Wow.
And just like that, Southeastern's now going to take the lead on the point.
Great retake by Southeastern, realizing the rotation off of OSU, getting the early pick on the soldier, and using his ult for another additional 2 kills. So hopefully Southeastern can keep this chemistry to take round 2. As you can hear the communication coming in, they're going to rotate this far right side here as Alacade up top, looking to pick off anyone he can, especially that Bastion up front. But heals coming in.
Turret, though.
And here comes the ult by Junkrat. He was able just to pick up one. And down goes Raspberry. As Alacade flying high up in the top of the point, trying to keep control. And on a 10-player kill streak.
Love to see that. Southeastern now cruising at 80%.
Looking for one last push from OSU.
Which this could make or break this round. With a final push. Southeastern just going to have to apply that pressure and stop them in their tracks. Good assist there by Wheeze.
That ult by this Symmetra. Wheezy out in front, still with the Ramada. A host of OSU players.
Oh, wow.
Wheezy will go down. Or excuse me, Yeet will go down. As OSU is able to retake the point with just 1% left. Wow. Great retake by OSU.
Southeastern just needs one good push here to take back that point and get that last percentage.
Wheezy staying on the Baptiste here. Looks like OSU is going to keep the soldier and the Junker Queen along with the Sojourn. As you can see,
OSU just applying that pressure and not letting Southeastern get anywhere close to the point. But here we go. Now it's a dogfight straight in the middle.
Southeastern comes head on to the OSU.
Oh, wow. And he's going to
go into his brawl mode, trying to get any damage he can. Tries to stay in the line of sight of his healers, which OSU is trying to isolate him and focus on Southeastern's back line, but they're able to hold together and keep focus on Yeetmeister, which he's out by himself a little bit here. This could be scary. The Mercy, but he will go down. And Alacade on his Genji.
OSU is now pushing up that point close to Southeastern's.
And it's getting ever so closely. One final push here could mean the difference between game number 2. Yeetmeister's out in front with the Doomfist, trying to get anything he can, trying to get contested, wait for his team to rotate up. Can anyone do it? Junkrat pops his ult. Can't get anybody. And there's Alacade on the point with his Genji, focusing on the back line of OSU. trying to get any early picks he can, try to dwindle down the OSU defense. And you pick up the Lucio as he now is focusing on the soldier, hopping all around. He deflects and he picks up the soldier, but he will go down. Yeemeister left on the point, fighting for himself with the Doomfist. He's focused by 2, and that'll do it. A very hard-fought round.
Game number 1
of Control. Wow, that was an amazing retakes on both sides, and a very great last effort push from Southeastern.
Down to the wire. Here's the play of the game by Allocade.
His Pharah came in especially this play. They completely destroyed OSU's rotation on this part, taking out the soldier early.
The guy off the map. Love to see that.
But game number 1 will go to OSU as we look into game 2 of hybrid of this best of 5. Ladies and gentlemen, please stick around, and we will see you in the next match. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We just like to say, please stay tuned. We're having some technical difficulties on OSU side. I believe it's with their stream, so hopefully they're going to get that fixed, and we'll be right back into game number 2 of Hybrid. Stay tuned.
Wait till I tell you everything.
Hello, everybody. If you're just tuning in to us, we are having a little bit of technical difficulties here on OSU side. I believe their stream had some malfunction, so they're trying to get that back up so they can return to game number 2 of Hybrid in this Overwatch game.
Stick with us.
Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for this second round. I guess all the technical difficulties are behind us, so
Yeah,
we're
hopefully
looking
so.
to move forward in this game. And with that, our team did have a chance to regroup. So we're looking to see just what the game plan and the strategy is coming into this second game. Colby, if you had to put money on it, what would you say that SC needs to do here in the second round?
I believe that they need to get their momentum back up in the sense of I believe they're on offense. Yes, they are. Or no, excuse me, they'll be on defense here.
Yeah.
No, they'll be on offense. I'm sorry. So when they're on offense, getting out of this very first point and rotating very fast to get control over this site here. You're going to see them rotate up and along this far right side to see if they can get some good angles on the back line of OSU and see what they can do from here on out. And as we can see, Yeetmeister is going to bring out a Sigma along Wheezy on Ana and Allocade on his Genji per usual. And we'd like to see that. And Dark Fox looks to be on Widow.
Yeah.
And here we go as the gates are about to open. Here they go as Raspberry is going to be on Kriko. Not seeing much of rotation, just a head-on fight here. As you can see, Wheezy in the back on heels. As Yeetmeister out in front with Sigma, and he'll pick up one. Looking to stun the Junker here. But
They're going to contest that point, push OSU back.
Push OSU right off the point,
Yeah.
just like they wanted to do here. A great aggression by Southeastern
Good
here
take.
early.
We're just seconds away from being able to start the push on this.
As just in the very last section
Wow,
here.
good pick up there by Yeetmeister.
Gonna look to isolate the Junker Queen as Lucio rotates to try to get in the pocket, try to provide some heals here. They change their focus over to Lucio, and OSU able to regain some composure here, but Yeetmeister will go down and allocate as well. Looks to be only one.
They're going to take that point down now.
Only one left as Southeastern looks to regroup as grenades come in from Junkrat on with Dark Fox. And we'll see here, looking again to take control as Allocate is up top. Fighting off OSU's
Yeah.
Genji as well. As that Sojourn is looking to get some picks early, especially that railgun fire is very dangerous if it does connect and it gets charged. As you can see, a host of OSU players up here at the top,
Wow, Aloe Blade now.
getting off of the mix of it,
Looks like they're going to try to take back that point.
pushing OSU off just enough, but still.
Oh,
then-
wow, good pick there.
Good
He
pick.
gets two.
And there it is.
And he has his ult now.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeetmeister
What a 5-player kill streak.
and Allocate able to retake that point. Amazing as a payload will open up. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties there as we are back.
Alkid still with that ult, though. It's going to be crucial.
And here comes the ult by
Oh, wow.
Allocate. He gets 1K.
One.
Can he get another one? Up top.
2.
That Baptiste, but he's able to do it.
3.
And 4 by Aloe Blade. And 5. Wow. Great ult. Great communication as they are able
Hidden player kill streak
to
on
wipe
that
out
one.
OSU. Great take there by Southeastern.
Definitely tell that they're feeling it now.
Great job there. As
And Raz just got
picks up
his.
the heal tree. And Dark Fox
Oh,
also
wow.
has his tire.
This is Junkrat.
Looking to be popping this as OSU is all down below. And here it goes. What could happen? How many can he pick off? 2, maybe? He's not able to get anybody as OSU found him. And here's the life tree by Raspberry. as they're looking to isolate the May here. Try to get the pick early.
Wow,
The
good
May
from
is
there
out and
by-
away. Ice barrier goes up. Trying to keep the LOS on OSU's Junker Queen here. They try to get him out of rotation, and they are. That pocket by the May, but Dark Fox will go down. But they are able to pick them both off as Southeastern able to keep OSU off for one more time, and Yeetmeister will pick up his gravity surge as well.
As we start the climb there to point number 3.
OSU gonna
Good
hold
shield there
that
by
corner,
Yeetmeister.
setting up that defense early. I haven't seen many changes from OSU's lineup here, keeping with the Junker Queen and the Sojourn in the back, so we'll see how that fares. Looking to get a stun, but pushed off by the main. Here's the ult by Yeetmeister. Up in the air is the Junker. They're not able to capitalize very much on it, though. Some heavy damage done, but not able to get any picks, and Yeetmeister will go down, as well as Alacade. And Wheezy's the only one left, fighting for his life with this Junker. Not much Wheezy can do as he life grabbed away by Raspberry, hoping to keep a little bit of composure here. And his Beans will pick up his ult as well. Alacade almost with another ult. Very close to it. Looking to get ahead, as they were not expecting
He's gonna take out
Alacade on
that
this flank
turret,
here.
though. That's clutch.
He'll get his ult.
Alacade.
He likes to get on the flank of any opposing teams. And here comes the ult by the Junker Queen, looking to pick off Southeastern's backline, but they are able to converge and communicate on it. And the May is out of rotation, but they're not able to pick anybody else up, as OSU is able to recover from their Junker Queen ult. Not much. That May is sitting there hiding in the corner, waiting for Yeetmeister. The Symmetra is going to come up, try to face Alacade, and jump. And the Symmetra goes down. The jump.
Alacade's still with that. Oh, and he's going
Here's
to
the
use
ult.
it.
Oh, the Lucio pop his ult as well. He's
One.
able to pick up the Lucio. Anybody else? Yeetmeister is very low, and Yeetmeister does go down on the Doomfist. All that's left is Alacade in the Junker, but he just can't stand a chance.
We're still pushing that point. It's going to stop with a minute 50.
Dark Fox will go down as well, as all that is left is Wheezy. Looking to stay alive, bobbing and weaving, staying in there with 4 OSU players all over him. But he will fall again, as they are right there with just a minute 30 to go. With almost 3 points, this could be huge for Southeastern if they are
Yeah.
able to get all 3 of these points.
Yeah, let's see.
As we can see here,
Battle
OSU
Blade
holding the
there.
line. Right next to their spawn, up top, is Alacade and Dark Fox. Trying to gain control. That Junker Queen goes very low, and Yeetmeister looking to get off in the middle of it.
He's going to get one.
Alacade up top, facing the OSU Genji as well. Picking him off. There goes the Genji. Dark Fox able to get the Genji. And looking for the back line of OSU here is Alacade. Focusing the Lucio. He is very low. Could get him at any moment here. Bobbing and weaving. He's able to stay alive. This could be a huge pick, and there it is.
Wow.
And another
Yeah,
one.
it's another.
As OSU's rotating faster and faster out of their respawn. Southeastern so close to getting its very last point. Can they do it with 30 seconds
they
left?
will.
And blocked off.
Let's go.
Life tree by Raspberry. Amazing plays.
Good plays by the supports, especially late game, able to keep the team fully health. Let's go.
We are sorry for
Yeah.
the stream there. You probably saw a random graphic pop up. We had some technical difficulties there, so we are sorry. We have that removed. You will not be seeing that again. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go as we walk into phase number 2 of hybrid matchup. A much needed game from Southeastern, looking to get back momentum as they will come out on the defensive end with they might see their Reinhardt
Yeah.
composition here. That's what they really like to do, at least on this first point, keeping the Reinhardt out in the middle. Oh, they'll switch to Sigma as to look to oppose the OSU team or whatever they want to bring out. Raspberry is going to be on Moira. Interesting to see, and Wheezy on Baptiste as well. A good comp to try to to try to isolate and really pick off players as much as they can. Really looking for Sojourn on the other team if they decide to bring him out. And Dark Fox going to be on a Bastion as well. Really looking forward to see how this round is going to play out, as it looks like they're going to
have their Baptiste.
Baptiste, a Widow, Junker,
Yeah.
and a Junkrat. Looking for a little bit of a quick rotation here, as OSU is let out of the gates. They're looking for more of team fights here, trying to really disrupt the poke strategy of Southeastern. Again, that Sojourn pushing out his damage orbs. And Dark Fox in the back, again, behind the shield of Yeetmeister, looking to get as much damage as he can, and that Junker goes down really low. And here's a Junkrat flank. He's going to look to pick him up. Goes into turret mode, as they will able to pick up Trunks. Allocate on the respawn. But all that's left is Yeet, fighting for his life. And they will just...
And he's going to be trapped in there. Hate to see that.
And they will just focus on Yeet. And OSU able to pick up this very first point about in the same time. Not as much of a struggle as Southeastern had, but they open up the payload here as they are in this filter and this funnel underneath this tunnel. That Sojourn and Junkrat looking to keep Southeastern as far back from this funnel as they can. And Yeetmeister are going to bring out an Orisa, which is amazing to see. Orisa is a really good counter player for anything in the game of Overwatch. So excited to see where this will play. Goes into the invincible mode, looking to focus on the Junker Queen. Looking to pin somebody to the wall. Keeping this front line available. We've seen this in the very last games as well. Keeping them through this funnel and this filter.
Yeetmeister's just going to work with that.
Yeah, OSU able to push out a little bit, but the Lucio is isolated. And we'll see as OSU able to push through Southeastern's front. And Yeetmeister will go down, as all that's left is Dark Fox in the back with McCree. And rotating back is Allocade as they get past their first point of defense. Allocade up top looking for the flank, trying to get as much damage as he can. They might look to isolate him, but he rotates around. And he's able to play it smart. As Wheezy still keeping in the pocket of Yeetmeister here on Ana. Excuse me, in the pocket of Dark Fox. And Wheezy will get his dart.
Ooh. He's going to use it
out in front. The Junker Queen's looking to dive and will pick up Wheezy.
Wow.
And Southeastern backline taking some heavy hits, as Allocate will pick up one, but he is traded. And it looks to be all that's left is 3 OSU players standing as good trades, but they were just not good enough, as OSU is going to be sitting on the payload coming through this third point as it opens up. Doesn't look like Southeastern's going to push out much in front here. Going to look to stay on this corner and watch for any dives from OSU. Allocate up top, getting some vertical pressure with the Junker Queen out front. It's staying in the pocket. That Junkrat.
Looks like Allocate, though, is moments away from his ult. And he's actually going to get it now.
He could use that blade at any time. Again, they might let OSU push just a little bit further to get a good flank on him. But with 4:40 left to go, you have to play your resources just right in the fact of these ults, as they're able to spread out just a little bit further. As that Sojourn will stay on Wheezy, and Wheezy will fall. And all that's left is Yeetmeister on Orisa, push back into spawn. And this could spell disaster for Southeastern, as just 4 minutes left. One long final push is in play. Allocate will pop his ult. And here he goes. Oh, he gets picked.
That's
wow.
Unfortunate.
OSU played that very well, communication-wise. And Yeetmeister also has his ult as well. And here he goes, pulling everybody in, getting as much as he can. But it just can't be enough, as OSU is going to take round number 2 with 3 points as well. And it looks like we'll go
OT on the round.
into OT, yes, with Southeastern with just a minute to go versus OSU's 4:30. Now, we have seen this in the past. Southeastern was able to take all 3 points in the phase of overtime. But a hefty 4:30 is hard to beat, so we'll see what they are able to do. Again, we saw a lot of different compositions there. We saw Sigma at the first, and then we saw Doomfist a little bit as well. So again, pushing Southeastern off of their Reinhardt and Bastion composition. Anything goes in these OACE quarterfinals. A dogfight to stay in it. Southeastern going to have to give it all they can. And Dark Fox going to switch to Hanzo. Wow, we have not seen this.
Yeah, that's a new play.
Mm-hmm. More of a poke playstyle here, looks like, which is very interesting. Allocate going to stay on Genji. A little Raspberry. And Eatmeister's going to be on the Doomfist as we go into this second phase.
It looks like OSU is going to keep the same lineup pretty much.
Mm-hmm. They perform very well with it.
I mean,
They
if
haven't
it ain't broke,
switched
don't
up.
fix it.
Right, exactly.
And here we go. This is now Southeastern's job to get to that point.
Mm-hmm. Looking for quick rotations here, getting on the backside maybe. As you can see, this Doomfist is going to charge up and over. Checking the LOS, is going to get to his position. Going to force the Sojourn off of his LOS. And the damage orb coming in there. As waiting for the rest of his...
there by the support players.
Waiting for the rest of his team to get behind him. Forcing that Sojourn off of his position. And he will go down. Wheezy is able to pick him up. And this is a perfect opportunity for Southeastern to take and gain control of this point. As they push ahead with Doomfist out in front. They're trying to split the difference of OSU. Junker Queen finally looking to get off in the middle. And they're going to focus the Baptiste and pick him up as well. This leaves nothing for Junker Queen as he will go down. All that's left is a Lucio.
And they're going to get him too.
And Southeastern going to take the point. As rotated back very fast as OSU's Junkrat. But they just can't. As amazing first take and coordination by Southeastern to open up the payload. And here it is, the overtime phase. Now they are going to have to do as much as they possibly can in this point of the game to get as many points as they can to face off against OSU's hefty 430 in this last overtime moment. As Junker Queen again out in front and goes to sleep. But they are able to capitalize with the Baptiste in the heels. And it looks like Raz
is going to get picked off
as well. But the Junker will go down for OSU on a 5-per skill streak. Is Heatmeister. Wheezy off in the middle. He'll go down. But OSU seems to just pick us off as all that's left is Heatmeister. And they're going to push him off into a corner. And that'll do it as Southeastern is only able to pick up one singular point, raising them to 4-3. Southeastern's going to have to bring everything they got to keep OSU at bay and not get this single point. As we saw a very quick rotation, it's definitely worked for them in the past. Southeastern looked to rotate up to this very top side and get angles to push the Sojourn off of its line of sight and DPS position. Hoping for a miracle here in this second game. As it looks like they're going to pick up a Junker Queen along with a Junkrat, Symmetra, Baptiste, and Raspberry looks to be undecided just yet as they're going to talk it out. Curious to see how they're going to set up their defense here. And it looks like Raz will be on Moira. And then early out in front here, Allocate going to look to put down his sentries and keep from this flank and rotate. Wheezy going to look to stay in the pocket of Yeet and Dark Fox.
And here we go. Everything it takes right here.
Letting the grenades fly early. Is Dark Fox there able to pick off? And there's one on the Sojourn. Wow, exactly what Southeastern wanted to do. Now OSU is going to have to regroup and maybe push again. Raz staying on the heels. And Wheezy on Baptiste. Staying back behind and in good line of sight of his tanks and DPSs. As out in front is the Junker. They're going to look to isolate. OSU is going to look to rotate with them as well. Here comes the healing orb by Baptiste. Going to take that out. As they look to pick up Dark Fox.
They are going to take it out.
Out front is Zeemeister holding the line.
Go.
With great supports in the back. Looking to rotate. They're going to have to face their rotates. as they get up top on the LOS. And they will rotate on the point. Looking all around. Gonna have to focus this Junkrat here. Very good movement, but he is gonna pick up the K. And another one. All that's left. And another one on the Sojourn. All that's left is a Lucio. And there's another one by Yeetmeister. Wow, a 3-player right there. Great stop by Southeastern.
Dark Fox just keep gonna throw in those nades. There comes out that orb.
Well, this is gonna be a scary fight as Allocate still rotating back. He has a fast character in Symmetra, but not gonna be in great place to put his sentries down. But he is pinned, and there goes the Junker Queen. And Dark Fox is gonna pick up his, but he will fall. And all that's left is Yeetmeister and their Junker Queen, as OSU is putting on a strong front here of their Junkrat. Keeping in the back is Wheezy on Baptiste.
There by Yeetmeister.
And here comes the tire. Oh, it picks up Raspberry, but that's it. As Yeetmeister heavily,
and he has his ult though.
Heavily focused here. And here
he's
comes
gonna use it.
And there goes
He's gonna
one.
Get one.
Oh, two. There we go. And all that's left.
3.
Great job. There's the Sojourn up top of Symmetra. And they will rotate to look for the Symmetra, and there it is. Wow, great stop by Southeastern. Putting
2
up
minutes away, 2 minutes to go.
The great wall there.
Yeah.
Wow. 2 minutes off of the clock.
I mean, you know what they say, offense wins games, defense wins championships.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching at home, get hyped. All that's left is 2 minutes to go. Can Southeastern keep this first point from OSU as they come out swinging heavy in the gates, looking for different comp? Picking up the May.
The ice wall.
Looking to isolate. They get the Junker caught in the Junkrat trap again. And there it is. Great plays by Dark Fox. They are on the point.
And they're gonna take out.
Down goes one of OSU's players. Allocate will fall as well. Raspberry trying to stay alive. Yeetmeister on the Doomfist. Trying to rotate out as fast as they can. Can they get there in time? All that's left. It is contested.
Wow.
But the May ice block. They're going to have to get there super fast. Out in front is Allocate on Symmetra, but he can't do much. Can they pick up any more? Dark Fox
They just gotta get back.
On the Junkrat.
And they got a minute to get to point number 2 for this payload. And here we go.
Great hold, but the escort will come out.
They're almost there.
Switching up to Doomfist. As we can see more of a dive oriented gameplay here. And here's the dive. There it is. He picks up one. Great job there. Looking to focus on the Lucio and take out the heal of Bastion. And up top, he's going to
taking out that field.
Look to focus the Lucio. If they can, that'll be a hefty toll on OSU's back line. But the Junker Queen rotates back, and there goes Yeetmeister. And the payload will continue to be pushed up. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Gonna take that.
Wow, what a map by Southeastern. A heartbreaking defeat, but still amazing plays on both sides. And here's a play of the game by Allocade. Man, that's just a tough feeling. Again, he uses his blade to pick up many OSU players. That Baptiste tried to keep him alive, but just couldn't. The healing orb just wasn't enough. And he will pick up 4 for himself. And as we are looking to go into game number 3 of Escort only. This could either be Southeastern's last time playing in this game, or we could go see a game number 4, number 5, where they'll have to win 2 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun, and it's hot and heated.
It is.
And we'll see you in game number 3. Stay tuned.
Peace out.
I
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are for match number 3 in Junkertown.
On Escort. Man, as we saw in the last match, just a heartbreaking final push there by OSU. Really just, it was tough on Southeastern to say the least.
They gave their all to try to defend it, but
that's a heartbreaker. They're holding out for almost the full 4 minutes.
Yeah.
4.5 minutes that OSU had to go, but ultimately they were able to coordinate just enough and get just a little bit more points
you can see there
than we could.
OSU's rocking a Baptiste, Baptiste, a Bastion. Then back to their original Junkrat plays.
And they're looking,
Allocate still on Genji.
and they're looking to come back a little bit more to their familiar play style here with Yeetmeister on Reinhardt, Dark Fox on a Widow. That's a little bit different. Usually see a Bastion there, but Wheezy on Ana and Raspberry on Lucio for the very diverse heals and movement. And like we said, we'll see a Sigma coming out, a Junkrat, Baptiste, and that from OSU. So here we go, straight out of the gate. Southeastern looking. And Dark Fox will fall automatically. Wow. Not far to rotate out from spawn, but still a very solid first stand here by OSU. Looking to focus on that Sigma. Very low health, but the Baptiste will switch, or excuse me, the Bash will switch in the turret mode, focusing Allocade.
Wow.
Almost dropped him there. That was scary. As up top, Allocade looking to rotate on the backside and will eliminate one. Can he get another one? Yes, he can. And he'll dash out. Now looking to focus on the Sigma and getting on the point. OSU looking to coordinate and rotate back with one other. And he picks up the Junkrat midair and another one. Can he get a third? All that's left is the Sigma for OSU. And they will fall as well.
5-player kill streak there for Allocade.
Wow.
Whoa.
Great job by Allocade.
0 to 10 real quick.
Yes, it did. Amazing, amazing play by Allocade. Wow, mid-air, Kyler. That was great. As OSU looks to take a little bit...
Aloe Blade for nothing.
Right, Aloe Blade. As OSU looks to take a little bit more of a vertical approach here, bringing out a Sojourn. And out in front is... Oh, Wheezy will fall. Raspberry sticking on heels in the back. Off in the middle
Good
is Allocade.
communication there by Southeastern. Allocade still with that ult, though.
He can pop at any time.
There comes that tree. Good play there from Raspberry.
Great. Allocade holding on to his ult, which this could be huge, especially for this next play. Wheezy staying close to the payload, trying to stay in the pocket of his team. Excuse me, the pocket of the payload, as out front is Raspberry. Don't get pulled off out of the line of sight. Yeetmeister staying up front with Sigma. And he'll get his gravity. And there it goes. He's going to pick up 2. Slam 2 down.
Wow,
Southeastern going to try to focus. Not much will happen from that gravity orb, but looking to stun. Trying to pick up anyone, and there's the Sigma.
Good save there by Raz, though.
Leaving OSU in shambles here. Not much they can do. It looks like OSU's Junkrat here.
Grenades.
Looking to keep Southeastern at bay, while many Southeastern players rotate back. And Raspberry staying in the pocket of Wheezy here. Or excuse me, Yeetmeister. And Dark Fox will go to Soldier. And he'll have his ult as well. He's aimbot, essentially. As waiting to coordinate. Out in the middle is Yeetmeister. Back with the life grab. Oh, and Yeetmeister gets stunned there.
Yeah.
Trying to pick him off, but they can't. Both shields coming out from Sigmas here. As OSU is way out of rotation, but they will get picked up by the gravity slam.
There's that life crypto. 10-player kill streak now for Yeet.
And they will pick up. Oh, the Sojourn, not quite yet. Spoke too soon. But the Sigma's very low health, and there it goes. Finally able to take out the OSU defense there.
Moving to point number 2 as they're so close away from it.
OSU made a little bit too much of aggression there. As you saw, their Sigma pushed back into our back line on our heels, but they were able to flip and focus on that. Allocate very low health.
He must have now with his ult.
And
He's
there it
gonna use
goes.
it already.
And he picks.
He gets one.
He gets one off of it. But OSU staying.
He's gonna pick up another one though.
And that Junker Queen out by OSU.
There's a 15-player kill streak.
There it is. Wow.
Point number 3. Or
And in
point
good-
number 2.
Yes, and in good time too. 340. Great plays by Southeastern.
Here we go.
They're able to turn and focus on players when they want to, as you see before. When OSU jumps off in the middle, trying to take out Southeastern's back line, they all flip and they all focus on one player, killing them off one by one. They're doing a great job of that so far, and we'll see if OSU tries to keep the same tactic or not. As they're looking to stun, and they'll pick up the Baptiste. This could be huge if they want to capitalize on it. As Dark Fox still holding on to his ult. And OSU will bring out a Reaper. Looking for more of an upfront play style. Allocated with his ult as well. Battling it out with the Junkrat and Reaper up here. This could spell disaster for Allocate as he only's on 2 health. Looking to get some heals, and he does. OSU has kept it bay here, right in their spawn by Southeastern. They're really
Almost
communicating
to that
on the
third point.
rotations. And there it is.
Good pick up there by Allocate.
Jumping all over the Reaper.
Yeah.
And OSU looking to push out the Reaper in the backline, and the Junkrat ult
They're gonna take out Allocate.
takes Allocate, and there
Dark
goes Dark
Fox.
Fox.
Wow,
And
it's gonna
the rest-
be team wide, but there.
And the rest of Southeastern will fall. As they were finally able to get into Southeastern's backline and pick up some kills, leaving Allocate and Yeetmeister kind of out to dry there, and Dark Fox as well. But they will rotate back out and look to take this third point with 2 minutes to go. As Dark Fox will get a good rotation along with Yeetmeister up top. And it's a battle up top here. And here goes Allocade.
There's one.
And they're looking to focus the Reaper. There's 2. Can they get a third one on the Junker Queen? Hopping all around. Good movement and good focus. And they're able to
take it.
get the K on that one as well. And out of rotation is the Lucio. They're not quite too worried about that one. With just a few more feet left to go, the Lucio
So close.
trying to rotate back.
One last push. There's the push from
And there's
OSU.
the ult picking up the
Pick up the
Bastion.
turret.
The life grab. And that looks to almost be it if they can get rid of this Junker
That's gonna
Queen.
be it.
And there it is,
number
ladies
3.
and gentlemen. Some momentum from your Southeastern home team here. Kyler, what did we see in that very last push?
We definitely saw OSU tried to get one last push in. But as you can see, Allocade's just kind of unstoppable there towards
Yeah.
the end.
And
In-game
communication.
Allocade.
And
In
communication.
communication, yeah.
As we heard, just a big 3-2-1 go from the Southeastern gaming room as they were looking to get all their alts coordinated into one grand push
Yeah.
right there at the end, and it worked. And now this momentum is need to be kept by Southeastern on defense as OSU looking, they might change up their composition just a little bit. They brought out a Junker and a Sigma before, so hopefully Southeastern is able to counter in that fact, and they'll stick with the Junker Queen, May, Soldier, and a Baptiste. And Yeetmeister going to bring out a Sigma. And Dark Fox and Soldier allocate, keeping with the Genji, Wheezy on Ana, and Raspberry on his support roles. And the long wait for OSU to be let out of the gate. Kyler, what have you saw tonight that's really stood out to you for our Overwatch team?
Definitely comms. They've been communicating really well, and we can hear them in the other room. I mean, they're pretty much screaming.
Yeah.
But also the support roles. Raspberry's had a big job tonight.
Yes, he has.
I think he's been filling their shoes really well, though.
And OSU heading straight for Southeastern here as all stay very close to the payload. Yeetmeister keeping these shields up. And the Symmetra looking for a teleport, but they do pick it up. They communicate on that one. And the May looking to isolate and just get Southeastern in a little awkward situation here. OSU is able to do so as the Lucio is very low. Another teleporter coming in for Symmetra. And they're able to get And they're able to get into the rotation of Southeastern as Allocate very low. He's able to dash away, but all that's left standing is Wheezy and Yeetmeister fighting for his life up top. Very low, he's trying to hold on, but Yeetmeister will fall, and all that's left is supports for Southeastern, along with Allocate. Bobbing and weaving, but he can't do much as he's picked up, and all that's left is Wheezy, and he will fall as well as OSU able to regain point number 1 on this escort map. A little bit of the same pace here, but Southeastern setting up this another
they're just waiting for him.
defensive
Try to
front.
stop that.
Allocate
Push for
switching
point
to
number
Farah.
2.
Dark Fox faced head on by OSU, but he will fall. Allocates with the Farah in the back, trying to keep OSU out of rotation, maybe get some picks, but that Symmetra teleport has been crucial for OSU, just disrupting everything. And Allocate will go down. Wow, they're able to focus him as Yeetmeister using his ult, but he is isolated with no real heals to his name. And Raspberry will pop the tree, but it's in vain as Yeetmeister will go down, and OSU able to capitalize and get into Southeastern's defense. All that's left is Wheezy yet again trying to do something, but OSU will regain control of the point as a very swift second point is taken.
Yeah.
This could be very, very scary for Southeastern. As a-
Start point number 3.
Looking to switch a little bit composition here. Again, Yeetmeister bringing a Doomfist, looking to get and to dive on OSU, looking for the back line, which has been very, very crucial and very good from OSU's point. And here's the ult by Allocate.
One.
Great communication when that Symmetra had that teleport there. Looking to focus the Lucio. All that's left. Just can't quite connect with him flying high. Trying to push him off the rotations. And Dark Fox up top with the Junkrat. And they're able to finally stop OSU with just 4:40 left to go. A big task for Southeastern, but they've been able to prove they can do it before. With a long rotation from OSU from their spawn to here. As again, they're looking to bring out a Junker Queen.
There's that ult now for Dark Fox.
Symmetra will use her ult in the divide. As you can see, that blocked off the mines from Junkrat.
He's going to get one.
As that Baptiste.
Take out that field.
And another
Get
one.
2.
There it is. Wow. On the Lucio.
Picking him off.
And there's the Sombra. Dark Fox will fall. But it is...
Here comes that push for OSU now.
Yeetmeister sticking with Doomfist. And there it is, looking for the back line. And that Baptiste has been very, very precise with those healing orbs. And there's the ult from Doomfist. Anything. Not able to
Not
pick up
gonna get
much.
anything.
Hacks coming in from Sombra. Wheezy again, or excuse me, Yeetmeister looking again to isolate, but they rotate well. As Wheezy kind of out on his own here, looking to get picked up. The life tree coming in by Raz. As he picks up one. Can he get any more? On the Symmetra. Dark Fox respawning in, and he'll pick up the sentries from Symmetra. And these few final feet, 3 minutes to go. Southeastern looking, again, looking to keep OSU at bay. Allocate switching to Echo. Dark Fox still holding on to his ult. That tire could come in very crucial. Southeastern's looked for that Symmetra teleport all day today. They realized, and here comes the ult. He could pick up a crucial 3. He picked up
gonna get one.
Just one. Then again, OSU looking to regroup. Southeastern will push, trying to get some picks. Be out of rotation, and Yeetmeister will get hacked, and he has to rotate back. As we've seen, it's hard for OSU to take on team fights here, especially when Yeetmeister's diving around. If just even for a little bit, OSU's supports get out of range or out of LOS, Yeetmeister's going to hop all over it, looking for picks, trying to dwindle down this OSU push.
A great job on this.
Wow,
defense,
Echo's going to pick up the Baptiste. And Echo will use its ult, switching to Sombra. And he'll switch back as a Lucio off in the middle. And Allocate falls. Raspberry in the back. Trying to stay in. Weezy will fall on Kriko. Yeetmeister doing all he can to fight here. Life gripped back by Raz. Allowing the rest of his team to get back and rotate. And there's a Symmetra ult. As another life tree comes in by Raz. And there's the pick on Junker Queen. Great job. As a Lucio will gain a little bit of extra health to the OSU side. And the teleports.
Just 1 minute left.
Picking off the rest of the team. And there it is. Dwindling down the OSU push. This could be huge. And there's another pick by Doomfist on Symmetra. In the last 50 seconds, Southeastern could go home with their first game of the night here. This is a huge moment for the momentum. Keeping Southeastern in this best of 5 game. They are going to have to stop this final push by OSU. As Junker Queen's OSU Junker Queen has their ult, along with the Baptiste as well. OSU looking to rotate far as that soldier's looking to flank.
Wow.
And again, looking for more brawls.
Yeetmeister.
With just 15 seconds left, time is a ticking for OSU.
Yeah. They got 10 seconds left.
They stay on the payload, but it is a pretty far ways away. Yeetmeister looking to dive. The Junker Queen gets out of rotation. They do focus on her.
And it is going to hit that overtime mark.
Yeetmeister will fall down. But all that's left, here comes the tire. With, ooh, there it goes. He's not able to pick up much at all. With OSU players all over the payload. Southeastern gonna have to rotate. This is all or nothing here. They have to stop OSU from getting this last point. And here's the ult by Doomfist. Jumping all around is Yeetmeister. Looking for any picks. They isolate the Lucio, and he's picked. And there's the K. Junker Queen on his own. But that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game tonight we have seen from both sides. OSU was able to take 3 points, and now we will go into this final phase of overtime with the remaining teams.
Just this time, though, for overtime, we actually do have the one up. We have 2 minutes 15 seconds to OSU's 1 minute. Time is crucial in this last overtime.
Yes, it is. Again, with a little bit more comfort in 2:15, Southeastern can come out on defense. Allocate switching to Ash, something we haven't seen very much at all. Looking to sit back and poke a little bit more than usual. Weezy going to stick with Ana and Raspberry on supports. In these final few seconds, it has been a dogfight here, even though OSU has come out with the upper hand on at least 2 of these maps. Southeastern has not gone down easy. And a heavy push there by OSU's Junkrat, looking to get some information there. As you can hear the communication coming in from the gaming room.
They got 45 seconds.
Allocated focus there, and he will go down.
Turret.
Dark Fox staying on the soldier. As again, we see this in the previous match. OSU rotated up alongside. Oh, and there goes Dark Fox, leaving Eatmeister by his own. It looks like this all he can do is keep OSU in this little corner here as that Junker out away from the supports, but they are able to rotate up, and there's the Junkrat flying high. Again, OSU very, very solid on this first point. All over. They get a pick up on Junkrat.
Looks like their time is winding down, though.
Lucio scrambling around, able to rotate back with his team, focusing on that, but now they have to look towards OSU's tank, and Eatmeister will fall as all that's left is Allocade, trying his best, and he'll pick up one on the Symmetra. And he will go down as well.
Off. And they're going to capture that first point.
Again, a very swift first point here from OSU. They do not have any time left, so they have to stay on the payload and push it as far as they can to try to overcome Southeastern, as they will switch to a Armada. And Dark Fox going to be on a Torbjorn here. A little bit different. Southeastern looking to stay back and poke and get as many kills as they can. Eatmeister staying on top, trying to go into brawl mode, trying to force people off of the payload. That Junker Queen's out in front, but is able to rotate back. As Eatmeister now in front, facing all of OSU players, and there it is. Able to push them off just enough to get the overtime victory.
They are going to go up 4-3, but we have 2:15 left.
Mm-hmm. And Southeastern is able to take this very first point on Junkertown as well. They've taken it very smooth. But here we go. As this could be all or nothing in this very last push of Escort.
Here we go.
Again, looking for a little bit different playstyle. Genji brought out by Allocade, and Eatmeister on Ramada, and Dark Fox on Torbjorn, something we really haven't seen again just yet this season. As they are not going to push head on into the OSU defense here, looking to stay back a little bit and try to get some pokes and flank. As Dark Fox staying with the payload, and Wheezy right there with him, as Eatmeister looking to get some pressure here. Looking to focus the OSU team on him. And they're looking to push here as OSU's getting bunched up with that soldier
45 left.
out on his own. Picked up the turrets by Symmetra.
Gonna get one.
And they are able to push OSU back, looking for the pick on the Junker Queen, but just can't. Eatmeister and Allocade out in front as the duo. And the Lucio is very low as well. And there's the Baptiste. One will fall. And they're now focusing on the soldier, hopping around. Allocade will try to solo here with the soldier. Not much
Get him.
that soldier could have done. And there's the pick on Symmetra. As Southeastern is going to take point number one, looks like. I don't know if OSU is going to try to rotate out. Nope, they're going to look to set up defense. With just 1 minute to go, all Southeastern has to do is get it right there to that position on the bridge. And Junker Queen and the teleport by Symmetra looking to get a little bit vertical on Southeastern.
Here we go.
And the Reaper. Allocade chooses to dash away as Dark Fox has to stay.
Allocade is going to have his ult, though, now. It's going to be crucial.
They'll get the pick on Baptiste, but Wheezy will fall as well as the Reaper Thrown off in the middle. Life grab on Dark Fox. They're going to have to stay on the payload with just 20 seconds here. And Dark Fox will fall as Allocade on a 5-kill streak. And that life tree. And another one. Great job. And that Reaper and the Allocade have been going at it for this whole time. And the Lucio will fall as well. And now we are officially in overtime. These last few seconds matter the most. As can Southeastern push just a few more feet to get it past where OSU had it to take game number 3 in this best of 5. As Allocade will fall. Wow. And there's the ult by Yeetmeister in his brawl mode. And he will fall as well. Up. All that's left. And that will be it. Southeastern will fall at the very last second. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Not the way we wanted it to end, but a fight nonetheless. Southeastern is going to fall. It's number 3 ranked OSU in your play of the game here by Truck. That Reaper, very last there at the end. A devastating ult.
Yeah. Getting
in the midst of Southeastern, leaving Yeetmeister with nothing on supports. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it. As again, like we said, is not what the outcome we expected.
But it was a good game nonetheless.
It was very good. Kyler, I have to ask, play of the game.
Player of the game. I'm going to have to go with Allocade. I feel like at times he really was able to put the team on his back a little bit, push in whenever he was supposed to. Just show the leadership that we've known of Allocade to go in and do. But a honorable mention, Raspberry, for his support role. He did really well. So
even though we don't have him pictured there, Raspberry is definitely a crucial player to the Southeastern team.
Colby, player of the game.
I'm gonna have to say Yeetmeister.
Really?
He switched between 4 different tank roles in the midst of these games. Ramada, Doomfist, Sigma, Reinhardt, just whatever the composition was, he was able to switch. But that is my player of the game. And if you're watching at home, thank you very much for watching our Overwatch stream here tonight. We hope to see you back tomorrow for our Valorant game. And if you don't follow us on any social medias, check us out at
Sports HQ
Sports
on Instagram and Twitter. Also, if you want to support us, in our description, we have a little spot there that you can go and learn more about our esports program and give back if you're willing to do that. So thank you, guys.
Again, like we said, thank you so very much. We can't do this without you. So thank you for all the support at home. And we'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye, everybody.